Ah, it's been a minute since I've done a little interview, man, you know? Even though I'm live literally every weekend. But I'm here today just to explain Silence 2. Silence 2. Where it all began. Well, it all started maybe about like six or 7 years ago. No pun intended there. You know what I'm saying? Just recording at 30 Studio. Or drop music on SoundCloud and you know what I mean, and yeah, drop a couple of mixtapes here and there, and then we just find I say as the process continued, I finally found my sound, or yeah, you know what I'm saying, like something that was really pretty different, but it was still Tito. It wasn't like oh rap, but yeah, it was a vibe. It was a different type of vibe, and I just called it Silence. Still on SoundCloud till this day. I called it Silence because the whole meaning of silence, the whole silence trilogy, is just to leave people in awe, right? It's just to show that I'm just not just rapping or anything, because I don't really like the whole title of you're a rapper. I'm not a rapper, I'm an artist, right? I can hop on different type of vibes, different beats, different styles, and still kill it, still bring in the flows. So still bringing those melodic flows that makes me, right? So that's silence. Silence is just, and it could also mean different things. Like sometimes you gotta sit in silence to actually listen to your thoughts properly. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta stay silent. If there's a heated argument, sometimes it's actually good to stay just silent. You know what I'm saying? Because a little bit of silence actually hurts a lot of people. Alright, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you know the person is wrong and the person trying to justify themselves or whatever. You staying silent can mitigate a lot of problems. So there's a lot of meanings to this album. As I said, first started it on SoundCloud, and now we on all major music platforms. Silence 2. Silence 2. And it's been a journey, man. After going through like a lot of things, I took like a little break, man. You know what I'm saying? I went a little wild for a minute, and then after that whole wildness, I took a break from a lot of things, just to make sure, like not to make sure, but just to really find myself and just to really center myself and really see who actually is there. Because I'm technically still in that position of like finding myself, but just really seeing like who's there in the times when you're silent, right? In the times where you're not talking to anybody. So who was there to be like, yo bro, you good? What's up, man? Because I've always been that person that always checks up on everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, yes, people have had episodes, like my friends have had episodes and this and that, but I've always been that person to just be like, yo, what's the vibe? You good, man? What's up? You know what I'm saying? And then after the whole, what had happened to me, no one really contacted me. You know what I'm saying? No one's actually like really checked up on me. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, what's up, you good, man? What's the vibe? Um, and I was just like, wow, okay, so you realize that, okay, yeah, man, you don't really have a lot of friends, you get what I'm saying? A lot of people that are really down for you to succeed, or really down to see you, yeah, achieve your dreams. It's all about, what I've always felt is like, it's all about me saying, yo, bro, you can do this, you can do this. Nah, this is you, bro, come on, let's go, you get what I'm saying? Or you can do this, don't give up. But no one ever checks in on me and says, yo, you good? What's up? Nah, don't give up. Do this, you get what I'm saying? And I think it's like the perfect time to drop silence as well because of all of that. Um, but yeah, going back to last year, uh, I've been working with this person for like a long time, and I never thought that um, he would pull up and really be there for there for me and all that stuff. A big shout out to Katila, K Smash, but I know now you changed your name to Katila. So shout out to the homie, bro. Like, he was just like, yo, bro, you need a studio, bro. Pull up, dog. You can pull up and make your music here, and and like, I really want to thank Katila for all of that, man. Like, I really, really, really appreciate you, bro. I know I may not show it because you know how I am, bro. Like, I don't like, after like all the things that I've been through with like friends and all that stuff. I've lost that thing of trust. Like, it's really tough for me to trust people. Like, I used to be like a person that really just trusts a lot of people, but then after just realizing that, hey man, nobody's like really here for you. It's just like, I'm like, hey man, like, after the whole backstabbing and after this and that, it's just like, yo, bro, I don't trust a lot of people, man. I don't, because at the end of the day, people may just use you for, like, because you're a kind person, because you like have the empathy. In this world, people use kind people for all their, for their benefit. And I just realized that, say, but shout out to my family for always being there for me. No cap. And yeah, man, I really appreciate everybody, like, especially family, Katila, bro, like, I appreciate you a lot, dog, you know what I mean? But yeah, going through that, then K-Smash, it's like, yo, man, pull up, dog, you can record here, hey, man, my house is your house, mi casa, su casa, and I'm like, thank you so much. So, started recording, silence too, but I was recording it in a way whereby it didn't seem like I was working on something, you know what I'm saying? I just recorded like I'm just it's a single, but it didn't seem like I was working on something. And the person that was helping me, shout out to this genius, bro, like, I'm not gonna cap, a very, very big shout out to Swanky. Tyler actually linked me up with Swanky because I'm more of like, I really like production, like the quality of the music, you get what I'm saying? Like, the quality has to be good for me. Like, I know right now in the streets it's all about like, no, you gotta have the raw vocals, and the raw vocals is, yo, that's what's taking over, but for me, bro, like, quality, bro, like, it's gotta sound good, and the production has to be like good, you get what I'm saying? And Swanky's really got the magic hands, you get what I'm saying? With how he mixes stuff and how he just like locks in, and his attention to detail. Yeah, man, like, honestly, I think he might be one of the best producers I've met and I've seen. Like, I haven't seen like a lot, I haven't been in a room with a lot of producers and all that stuff, but like, so far, Swanky, bro, like, shout out to you, bro, like, shout out, bro. Like, I know you've also been going through some problems, being sick here and this and that, but you always pull through, man, and I really, really appreciate that. Like, no cap, dog. Yeah, man, he's phenomenal. from even making, I'm just like, yo bro, like I'm thinking of a beat like this that after that transitions to another beat, but it's like an Afro beat and then it transitions to like a trap type of vibe. Do you think you can do it? He does that. Do you get what I'm saying? So shout out, like major props to Swanky, bro. Like no cap, thank you for executive, for being the executive producer of Silence 2. And yeah, I really appreciate you. We worked a lot, bro. Like, oh yeah, the first time I actually met Swanky, I never vibed with him, bro. Because like how I record, I like to sit and record myself, you know what I'm saying, then chop up everything and put everything, like my vocals, in the way I want it to be, you know what I'm saying. And Swanky's like, nah. The first time we met, it was like, nah bro, this is how I do it. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, okay, like, nah, I don't like recording like that, right? And then my PC, right? So I'll go out, just to get some wind, you know what I'm saying? And I come back, I see homie on my laptop. I'm like, dude, what? I'm like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And that was like the final straw for me. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, nah, dude, I gotta leave. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, man, like I just don't like people touching my stuff and everything. But I'm like, yo, I'm out of here. And then Katila's like, yo, bro, nah, dog. Just let's all work together, man. Let's just not give up on this thing. Let's work together and keep pushing. And that's why I'm giving so much props to Katila, because he's always the guy that calms things down, you know what I'm saying, whenever things are heated, especially with me, right? Like, nah dude, don't leave bro, let's work on this bro, let's go. And shout out to Swanky for also dealing with my BS, man. I know sometimes, man, like I'm a hard person to work with, but you found a way to work with me, and I really appreciate that, man, like so much. Yeah, like yeah, it's been a beautiful journey. And Silence 2, it's gonna contain like around 11 tracks. Yeah, it's a 11 track album, around like 35 to 40 minutes. It's not too long, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to do something too long, because our attention spans these days is not that heavy. So but it's yes, there is gonna be hip hop in there, but I've tuned it to another sound. Y'all know the sound, but like I really think of I don't want I really think that I've kind of mastered it. So I'm like, let's go, you know what I'm saying. So I really mess with the sound that I've been experimenting with, and it's sounding nice, man. I've obviously listened to the album from start to finish plenty times. That's why a lot of fans say they hate artists, right? Because like artists sit on music for years, you know what I'm saying, like before they even release it. But yeah, and through the whole process, after we were done with like recording of my verses and hooks and everything, there were certain pockets that needed to be filled. That's where I am right now, whereby there's just a few features that I'm waiting on. But one feature that stood out that she actually pulled through, I think 2 to 3 weeks ago, because I was looking for a female vocalist, and Swanky was like, bro, try this lady, man, like she really sounds good. I had seen her pop up a little bit on my feed, but I never really paid attention that much. Her name is Fiery Links, Fiery Links, and she sounds phenomenal, man. On the album, that's gonna be like the last song on the album. My God, like nah, she is, yeah, she's gonna take over, bro. Like if she finds like the right team, like I see her on like Thames level. You get what I'm saying? I see her on Thames level. And that's the thing about me, right? I'm not trying to be a foul superstar. Nah, I'm not trying to be a South African superstar. And I said this years ago. You know what I'm saying? We ain't aiming for the for Tuzenyani, for the little things. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? We aiming for the big things, right? Like if I wanted to be that, to do that, man, I think I could have done that. I could have been rapping in vernac. I could have been like, yo, but I've always been aiming for like bigger things, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like global, international type vibe. I'm not aiming for just like being a vile superstar, bro. Like, nah, dog. Like, yo, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're aiming for the bigger things, man. So yeah, and that's why I'm saying like the quality on this album, finding Swanky, I'm just really happy, man. So Firelinks, sorry for diverting. Firelinks, yeah, she sounds phenomenal. Like as I said, if she gets the right team behind her, yeah, she can really take over. Like for real, she's really good, man. Thames level type-ish, and I'm telling you right now, I'm looking you in the face right now. Thames level type-ish, no cap. Right, and yeah, so recorded that ish. She came through to the studio in Zone 10 to 30's studio. A shout out to 30 for, you know, letting us use the studio as well, because Katila left, he went to Kenya for some, you know, for something. But yeah, shout out to him, and I'm always in contact with him, and just we always talking, you know, always planning, always doing this and doing that. But yeah, it's been a beautiful journey. I'm just waiting on a few more what's it called, verses. But if they don't come through, you know me, I just finished them off, man. But I know that they'll come through. So it's like it's on the album. Let me not. I'm not gonna spill too much tea, but I've got. I got like maybe like five to six features on the album. That's the first for me. I never really go for the features, man. Like, you know, because I always just do it myself, bro. Like, yeah, I always just do it myself. And what I mean by myself, like, you know, flows, hooks, verses, all that is. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the beats may come from like phenomenal producers and phenomenal beat makers, but most of the time, yeah, I do that ish myself. And you know, if you know, I like recording myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, yeah, I like recording myself because it just feels more natural. Because like sometimes, man, like I'm like I get like really irritated quickly, especially if someone like doesn't like do what it is I say. Like I was like, yo, because sometimes like this is you recording, you record a line and then you pause, but already you just like you're gonna pause it, right? You can press space bar. And then maybe a producer doesn't pause it and the song keeps going, and then you forget the line that you were gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Or you forget the flow. So like those little small things, then that's why I mitigated that, right? And I was like, nah, I'm gonna be able to record myself. How do you do this? Shout out to 30 back in the day for teaching me how to, you know, record myself and all that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But then Swanky also like recently he's been understanding, he's been studying me, like, okay, this is what, okay, he likes to pause here, go back to this, you know what I'm saying? So the last 3 tracks, yeah, he's been like recording me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out, that's what I'm saying, he's really good at, you know, adapting, and really good at you know, doing his thing, man. But yeah, it's like it's all I have to glaze these guys, man, because yeah, man, they were there, man, on some really, like, it was a bad time in my life, bro, and I'm not just saying this, like, it was really bad, man. You know what I'm saying? If I had never pulled through from that darkness, I honestly feel as if I would have been like on the street type vibe, and that's as much as I'm giving out. You know what I'm saying? I would have been on the street, would have lost my family, You get what I'm saying? And yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. But I'm happy that, found the light. Silence 2 on the way. It will be dropping in August, the 8th or the 9th of August. So on my birthday. Yeah, dropping it right then and there. Just there's just a few things. So I'll just say it's like 85, 70, 75. I'm not good 85. Let me just say 75% done, because obviously I just need a couple of features left. And then yeah, I think like 2 more studio sessions with Swanky, and then yeah, we good. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, Silence 2, man. Support the boy. Yeah, support the boy. Show some love, man. It's been a, it's been, yeah, it's been beautiful, man. Like, as I always kept on saying to one of my old friends, a story is never a good story without little potholes, without a busted tire. You get what I'm saying? Without losing some fuel and having to walk to a petrol station to get your fuel. You know what I'm saying? You won't have a beautiful story to tell. You get what I'm saying? You may have met people along the way. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say you're going on a road trip and the road trip was just straight, nothing happened, that's it. It's not really a good story, but a story where yo bro, I hit a pothole, bro, like, and then after this guy stopped and he's like, yo bro, I can take you to the nearest petrol station, and then after that I talked to the petrol attendants, and this guy told me his story and this and that. It's all about adventure. It's all about the roller coaster, ups and downs. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I've realized about it, about this whole life thing. That's where I am right now, just realizing, oh, okay, this is how it is. This is, and the whole fact that you got to keep going, right? I always say this, like, you have to keep going, no matter what, no matter how bad it may get. That's the test that God has put in front of you. So, and God wouldn't put you in certain situations that He knows that you can't get out of. So chin up, keep moving. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and don't let fear take over. Something that I'm also like dealing with, like, not to let fear take over, because that's like very, very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, always being scared to put that out, always being scared to go to that person and talking to them. Fear like plays a very pivotal role in all our lives, and I just recommend, don't have too much fear. Obviously have instinct, but don't have too much fear. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, it will stop you for a lot of things. But yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna close it. Silence 2 on the way. August 8th or 9th, alright, 2026, the big 26. It's been, how long has it been? I think the last album I dropped was in 2023, but obviously I dropped music and stuff, but the last album I dropped was 2023, and it was Late Bloomer. And then 2021 I dropped Take Notice, my debut album. So we're on my 3rd album. And yeah, man, still more albums gonna come. I got a whole game plan, right? But yeah, man, you'll see me on the TikToks. SkinnyTidow, SKINNY. This is uncut. This is raw. SKINNYTIDOW. One word, okay? People being like, yo, we'll be searching for your music on Spotify, but you only have one song. Nah, SkinnyTidow is one word, bro. One word on all music platforms. One word. Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube Music. We are everywhere, okay? Tidal. We everywhere. So yeah, shout out, man. Shout out to everybody, to the ones that have been here since day one. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you guys. But yeah, I think that's it. Gotta keep it short and sweet, right? Much love. Yeah, man, go stream Outsiders 2. Dropping on August 8th or 9th. The 8th or 9th, 2026. It's a vibe. You know how it is. Skinny. Out. Yeah.
Control and sin.